Welcome back to another 90 Day Fiancé recap. Let's talk about Hunt for Love Season 1, Episode 13, the season finale. And before we begin, I just have a little disclaimer. I do not watch Between the Sheets, okay? I know in many of my recaps, I have questions where they're answered on Between the Sheet episodes, but I don't watch it, so I don't know. So please do not get annoyed with me, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Also, everything I say in this recap is in all good fun. We are talking about reality TV characters on a highly produced and edited reality TV show. Please keep that in mind while you're watching the show or my recaps. And with that, let's begin. So we pick up with Rob and Cole still fighting over Jennifer, and their faces are so close to each other, like inches away. I thought they were about to make out. That would have been fun. And then Cole brings up Sophie. He's like, you need to respect your wife. What?
You ain't got for me, Claire.
Relax.
You can disrespect me all day long. You need to respect your wife.
I'm not with her.
Not Sophie catching strays. She's probably like, oh my God, why are they bringing me up? So eventually everyone separates them, and then Cole turns to Jennifer and says, I'm the best person for you. You know that. I've done more for you than Rob ever has. You deserve way better than that trash who's still married. And then in her confessional, she talks about how she doesn't like controlling guys, but I think a part of her does. I think she likes that Cole is absolutely obsessed with her and is super possessive over her.
You're mine, you know that? Not that guy. We have a conversation to have, but...
Maybe she doesn't like the part where he tells her what to do or who to talk to, but she definitely likes a guy who is obsessed with her. Rob is over it. Actually, he looks pretty defeated. Like, they were doing so great. They were just talking about dating outside of the resort, but now she's back with Cole just because he hung out with a girl as friends. Now, Tiffany is starting to explore things with Rocky again, and Carlos is walking around looking absolutely horrified, like he saw a dead person. I'm serious. Like, he just looks like he saw a ghost. He's like, what do I do? I don't know what to do with myself. Usman, of all people, checks in on him to make sure he's okay.
Are you okay? You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Tomorrow is another day. We see how we start.
Yeah. Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
The next morning, everyone goes on a boat to deepen their connections because they only have today and tomorrow before they all get shipped back home. Now, Elise reads Carlo like a little book in her confessional, and I very much enjoyed that, only to be disappointed in the end. But in her confessional, she was like, he's a 38-year-old man who sleeps with a teddy bear and is going back to a woman he said that he wasn't even sexually attracted to. And on top of that, she's a mommy and he doesn't want to be a tate.
What the are you doing?
No, seriously though, I want to know why Carlo can't make a decision and stick to it. Like, something is wrong with him. Like, he's something that is in the DSM-5. I just don't know what it is. Anyway, everyone's hanging out on the boat and having fun. Tim's noticing that May and Rob have gotten a little closer, and he's worried because she's the only girl he's interested in, but at the same time, he doesn't think she's Rob's type anyway, so maybe he's safe.
She said yes to a second date.
So, I'm gonna try to remain positive.
And honestly, I don't think she's Rob's type.
Rocky pulls Tiffany aside to let her know that he's really enjoying his time with her, and she's like, yeah, me too, but I'm scared because of what Carlo did to me. I totally feel backstabbed by Carlo and Elise. Okay, so that door is closed with Carlo, right? Not necessarily. I can't really stop thinking about him, but I still want to get to know you. All right, well, good thing we have today and tomorrow.
We have today, we have another day. We continue to have a magnetism.
I think we've had it from day one.
Continue to.
Now there's a group of them sitting together asking Cortney for an update about Colt. Yeah, I stayed with him and he kissed me and he said I could touch it if I wanted to. Also, he might come visit me in Florida and stay with me, but I live with my parents, so I don't really know what to do. Usman overhears this and he's flabbergasted. Colt is gonna live with her while she works and he doesn't have a job? So he's the scammer. Scammer, recognized scammer. Cortney is a sweet girl and he cares about her, so he's gonna have a chat with her about it. So he walks over and he's like, you're bringing Colt to your house? Yeah, because he doesn't have a place to live. Why not? Because he lived with his ex and when they broke up, he had nowhere to go. So I think he plans on like starting a travel YouTube series or something once his leg heals. So he has money to travel around, but no money to pay rent. Yeah, well, like, rent is, like, super crazy in the United States right now, so yeah.
But he has no money to pay for the rent of the house that he's going to stay in the US.
Yeah, I mean, rent in the US is, like, super crazy right now. So he's, like, looking into his options right now.
Usman looks her dead in the eye, and he realizes she's not picking up what he's putting down. So he's like, don't you think it's a red flag that he's coming to live with you with no money and no job? What are you trying to say, Usman? Like he's trying to use me? He's already using you. You're already taking care of him. And now you're bringing him to your house. Oh my God. You guys, this scene was so funny to me. The more Usman kept talking, the more I screamed because he was speaking straight facts.
Because you take care of him, you bring him to your house, no matter what, he should be able to pay for where he can stay at least.
Yeah.
He did not sugarcoat anything. He literally looked at her and said, he is using you. You are already being used, and he is going to use you more. And I did not expect Usman to be caught up on the current dating discourse because he was like, you know, some women break up with their men because lately men have been wanting to go 50-50. And Colt doesn't even want to do that. Oh my God, no, that can never be me. I can never do 50-50. Like, I want to be treated like a princess. Yeah, well, you're not. You're doing 110.
I'm definitely not doing 50-50.
You know, so now you are not even doing 50, you're doing 110. That doesn't add up.
Listen, you can do whatever you want to do, but I'm just looking out for you. I care about you. And then there's a part where he says, I love you, but I don't think he actually said it right then and there. I'm almost positive that the editors took that soundbite from the other night when he said, I love you, and put it there again to make him look desperate. It just didn't make sense, and she had no reaction to it. So I'm 1000% sure that was a Frankenbite.
I love you, man. And I'm just looking out for you.
All right, so I was worried that Cortney was going to be very offended, but she was actually very appreciative of his advice. Oh my God, wait, I didn't even think of that. I definitely don't want a homeless guy to like just use me for my place, so like thank you, Usman.
I mean, Usman has a point. I came to the retreat hoping to find a successful man. Instead, I find probably the only homeless man at this retreat.
Damn, I can't believe she said that. But it's so true. It's so true, Cortney. So Rob and Jenn talk, and he tells her that he's just friends with May, and they really were just playing dominoes.
We played dominoes, and there was nothing about it that you really do have to be upset about.
And then she tells him that as much as she likes Rob, something in her gut is telling her to choose Cole. Something keeps telling her that she and Rob won't make it on the outside. And he's like, girl, if we want to make it work, we're going to make it work. And when I want to make something work, I make it work.
But you have to want it. If I want it, I make it work. I've always said that if the universe put the right person in front of me, then I would not watch them walk away.
I mean, he is really trying to sell this to her. Like, he must have really liked her. And then it's so obvious that they silently eye fuck each other. There is so much schmexual chemistry between these two. Whereas with Cole, I don't feel any of that sexual chemistry, you know? I don't get the vibes that they just want to rip each other's clothes off and bang all night. Damn! But with Rob and Jenn, I get those vibes. So Carlo and Cole are at the front of the boat, and they look down and see Tiffany and Rocky cuddling. And Carlo's like, what the fork? Why can she explore multiple guys, but I can't?
Just like whenever it's Rocky, it's like, oh, it's nothing. But like when it's Elise, oh, it's something. I just don't get the double standard.
Even though Carlo is frustrated, he's going to try his best to win Tiffany's heart back. And even though Tiffany's pissed off at Carlo for being a sloot, she's going to give him another chance.
Come here. I don't want to make you sad ever again.
And then there's a part where Elise notices Jenn wearing her bracelet from night one, and she tries to start some shit, but Rob isn't having any of it. Elise is like, Rob, why does Jenn have my bracelet? Okay, was she in your room last night? And he goes, no, I'm not dealing with you. Nope, just stop.
Yeah. Why didn't you give my bracelet to Jenn?
I didn't give it to her.
Did she sleep over last night?
Nope.
After the boat party, Cole is so far up Jenn's asshole that if you look close enough, you'll see his head peeking through her throat. He's like, I want you, I love you, I need you, I breathe you, I want to eat you, I want to drink you, I'll do anything for you. And if you want to come to America, we can look into the K-1 visa process. What? Really? Yeah, of course. Wow, okay, I will let you know tomorrow.
Are you serious?
I'm open to it, yeah. I want to make sure that you and I are on the same page.
Definitely, you will have my answer tomorrow.
It's kind of pathetic how much he grovels, but you know what? Get you a man who worships the ground you walk on, period. Cole, hit me up if you're still single. Tim has a yoga date with May, but he can't really do the yoga poses because he pulled his back while doing the schmex poses with Cole. Yeah, remember that? Hey, May, so I wanted to talk to you because I feel like I'm seeing you connect with Rob a lot more than you're connecting with me. No, we're just friends. It's okay. I know y'all didn't hook up or anything, but I can see that he's way more your type than I am. And she's like, I mean, you're not wrong. I mean, look at him. He's Rob. Like, you're like, oh, damn. And you're like, well, I still hope we can be friends. Yeah, totally.
I appreciate you. I've had such a good time with you. Like, I still want to be your friend.
You better be my friend.
Yeah, for sure, man.
So they decide to stay friends, which is probably for the best considering they're all leaving tomorrow. Meanwhile, Rocky is cooking Tiffany breakfast for their very last date, and they're vibing, they're flirting, they're smiling.
Cheers.
Cheers. And that's a good mimosa too, so.
That's what I worked hardest on.
And she's like, how do you feel that I have kids? And he says all the right things. He's like, I love how much your face lights up when you talk about them. I'd love to meet them someday. We can play the ukulele, and I just love kids. Wow, I love that.
I mean, in all honesty, like, I love kids.
So nice to hear that, as opposed to some of the things I have heard here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah?
Now, if he's being genuine, he seems like an amazing dude. He definitely knows all the right things to say. But honestly, I did see a thread on Reddit or a comment on Reddit from people who know him in real life, and they all have said that he's a genuinely nice guy. They soak their feet in the tub, and he sings and plays a ukulele, and it's so corny, but it's sweet, I guess.
I didn't think that this date could go any better. But then he pulls out his ukulele and he serenades me, and it's like, I'm obsessed with you. You're so adorable.
Here's the thing about somebody singing, okay? If a guy were to sing for me, he better be damn good, okay? Not just average, not just mediocre, not like, oh, that was so sweet. No, you better be really freaking good or do not sing for me at all. Please, I don't want to sit there and fake a smile and wait for you to finish, and then when you're done, I have to pretend that you're so good and that I loved it. Wow, I do sound like a bitch. Cue the, no wonder you're single. Oh, I can see why you're single. Oh, you're gonna die alone. You're never gonna find a man. You know what? You promise? Now it's time for the decision ceremony, or what do you call it? Decision couple up night? Anyway, Cortney gets ready and she doesn't know what to do about Colt. Then we see Chantel FaceTiming her brother. I mean, Ashley. I'm just joking. This was not like a misgendering joke. It was actually a joke because so many people are saying that Ashley looks exactly like her brother, which honestly, I don't really see the resemblance other than the hair. So Chantel is showing Ashley the dress that she's gonna wear, and then everyone arrives at the ceremony/event. It's also Usman's birthday. Go Usman, it's your birthday. Let's party like it's your birthday. All right, then Carlo pulls Tiffany away to chat, and Rocky clocks it and keeps an eye on both of them. Carlo tells Tiffany that she is his world and he doesn't want to live without her.
You are the sun in this galaxy, and I feel like we're stars like floating around you.
Okay. And I loved how Tim walked over to quickly make sure that Tiffany was doing okay, and she was like, yeah, everything's fine. Tim's a real one. I really wish we would date. Just kidding. Am I? You'll never know. Carlo calls him a cockblock.
Like senior block.
Don't say that. He's my friend and he cares about me and he knows you hurt me real bad, and he's like, okay. Now it's decision time, and the dating coach calls each 90-day person one by one. First, it's Tim, and sadly, he did not make a connection, but he did make some great friends. Next is Chantel. She announces that she is in love with someone back home, and it's a woman, and everybody is cheering for her. I have a feeling that everyone knew anyway. They were so happy for her, except for Joe. He looked shook. I love all the support that she got from the people around her. She really needed that. It made me emotional that she got emotional. It had to have been so hard for her. And she says now she has to like deal with her parents and her family and her community back home. And I'm really curious to know how it went.
Finally, I am officially my sexuality and it feels great.
But yeah, next is Tiffany.
Tiffany, would you come join us down here, please?
Who is she gonna choose, Rocky or Carlo?
This.
I thought she was gonna choose Carlo, but she chose
Rocky.
Yes! Everyone's worried for Carlo though. They think he's gonna crash out, and he does. He walks up to the front where Tiffany and Rocky are, and he's sweating, he's tweaking, his voice is shaky, and he's like, I'm happy for you, Tiffany. And Rocky, you better treat her right. Yeah, you better. I have a feeling we're gonna be friends for life.
You're gonna be my friend for life.
Okay. Is that it? Nope. I really regret hurting you, Tiffany, but that made me realize who I truly want to be with, and that's Elise.
Elise.
What? He cannot make up his mind for the life of him. And Elise just happily takes him back. He starts to tell Elise that she's his world and he can't imagine his life without her. And Tiffany's like, wait, you just told me that like 5 seconds ago. And he's like, no, I didn't. Yeah, you did. And he goes, you're just jealous. And everyone backs her up and they're like, bro, we were there. We heard you say that to Tiffany. And he's like, no, you didn't. You guys are all liars.
Yeah, I was right there.
He's losing his shit. But then he pulls himself together and he looks at Elise. He holds her hand and he says, I'm sorry. I felt the pressure of the resort. What? You felt the pressure of the resort? What the hell does that mean? And then he goes, I was weak, but now I am strong. I want to see you every single day. Please give me another chance. Please, 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 Elise. Yeah, I don't really know. Yeah, you do. Be so fucking real. We all know you're gonna say yes. And she does.
I don't know.
But she acts like she doesn't know. I don't know if I should say yes. So he pulls out his secret weapon. Another stuffed animal. He named it Bon Bon. Why does he have so many stuffed animals? And why did he bring them all to this resort? Elise is very happy and she accepts his whatever the fuck this was.
But check this out.
Oh, God.
We're gonna get this is my lifelong possession, Bun Bun.
You know, he is changing and maybe he is growing and maybe he did finally realize that.
Next is Cortney. I made a connection with Usman and Colt, but I've been spending so much more time with Colt at the hospital, so my connection with Colt has gotten so much stronger. I asked my parents if he could stay with us, and they said yes, he could stay with us for a month.
I wish you guys a successful journey, you know? At the end of the day, it's a happy moment, so I wish you all the best in your journey.
It's very kind.
Thank
Yeah.
you,
I love that.
Girl, I have no words. This is so sad.
She's picking him over me right now. It's really hard.
I'm speechless. Next is Rob. As he's walking up, Carlo yells, boo, boo, boo.
Carlo.
And the dating coaches shut him up real fast. They must hate him because they were like, shut the fuck up, Carlo, okay? He had respect for you, so you need to have respect for him. Like, I was shocked that the dating coaches were not putting up with him. They were like, please be quiet, Carlo, please. Now it's time for Rob to make a decision. He wants to continue things with Jenn. So then she walks up and now she has to choose Rob or Colt. And in her shaky little voice, she says, I started developing real feelings for Rob, but also feelings for Colt. And the dating coaches are like, so who do you pick, Rob or Colt?
This is so hard.
I ultimately decided I'm going to go with Colt. I'm sorry, but I knew she was going to pick him, right? I feel like everybody knew. But Rob is sad. He's like genuinely shocked. He really did like Jenn. And Cole is so happy. He's like, yep, I'm going to visit her in Colombia. I can't wait. And maybe we could get married and look into the K1 visa. And everyone's like,
Wow, we took it all the way there. All right.
Tim watches Cole in sorrow. He knows the wrath of Jenn. He knows what's about to happen. He's basically writing Cole's eulogy in his head right now. I'm really worried for Cole because I know Jenn and she's gonna chew him up and spit him out.
Jenn is not a good person. She's not. Manipulates, she uses, she lies. Just by looking at Colt, she is going to destroy him, chew him up, and spit him out.
I can't wait for the tell-all. It looks so damn juicy. We are not getting Sean Robinson. We are getting this woman named Suki. I'm not familiar with her. I have no idea who she is. Can somebody tell me who she is and if she's going to do a good job at the tell-all? According to the reviews, it seems like she's going to do a good job, okay? The tell-all looks juicy. It looks like a shit show. Well, that's it for this recap. Let me know all your thoughts in the comments, and I will talk to you in the next one. Bye!